Good morning, this is the latest market news. I am Uliana. Asian stocks rose sharply on Friday, with Japan and Australia leading the gains, as signs of progress in the US budget stalemate provided relief to markets. Hopes of a budget deal in Washington led stocks on Wall Street to enjoy their biggest one-day gain since January, with this positive sentiment extending into Asia on Friday. The rally came after House Republicans said that they will offer a 6-week extension to the nation's borrowing limit in exchange for negotiations on spending. The political impasse in the US has been a constant theme for global markets throughout the week, though Asia has been resilient to the declines and more receptive to good news. Australia's ASX 200 jumped 1.5%, Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index rose 1.3%, and Japan's Nikkei rose 1.6%. On Tuesday, regional stocks shook off early weakness after Shanghai came back online with a healthy gain after a week-long public holiday. There was a similar story on Wednesday as markets reacted well to the news of the nomination of Janet Yellen succeeded Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke. The negotiations in Washington remain incomplete, while Japan and Hong Kong were both heading into a long weekend with public holidays on Monday. This means that investors in Tokyo and Hong Kong will have to wait until Tuesday to react to any weekend developments. The yen softened Friday as the dollar added to its overnight 0.8% rise against its Japanese counterpart. The greenback last traded at 98.46 yens compared with 98.16 late Thursday in New York. The US government shutdown is still in effect, so the scheduled US Producer Price Index and retail sales are not being published. The only relevant data release will be the October Flash Consumer Survey from University of Michigan. The International Monetary Fund and the World Bank annual meetings begin today, and the US fiscal mess and the move away from quantitative easing will be the two most important topics under discussion. University of Michigan Survey of Consumer 1355 GMT. The consensus forecast sees the preliminary sentiment reading falling to 75 points from 76.8 in September. This would drop the sentiment index value to the lower end of the slowly rising range of the past 5 years. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.